Hey guys, I'd like to share something special with you today. This is my F-1 Firearms AR-15. It's chambered in 5.556 millimeter. It has a it could also shoot a 223 because it has a 223 wild barrel. It's quite a beautiful gun. I would tell you that for sport purposes, it's just great. It's all skeletonized. It's super lightweight. Okay. It's just a great gun to shoot. As you can see here, you've got a nice medium stainless steel barrel with fluting. Okay, so the barrel is stiff and as well cools. It's got a beautiful F-1 Firearms slanted muzzle brake, which actually does help reduce the little recoil that you do get from shooting this rifle. Obviously, these are very low recoiling rifles. And I've added, like every AR owner or most, I've added my little touches to it in what I think really improved the rifle and, let's say, gave it an overall great appeal. So I'll share with you guys the modifications. I'll tell you, how it shoots, etc. Firstly, what's nice about this is not only do you have a nice fluted barrel, and I tell you the stainless barrel is very accurate, but it also has a beautiful barrel bolt there that's in an anodized aluminum, I believe. I don't know if you guys could see that there, but that is fluted as well. So it's a very nice little heat sink as well to reduce the heat. Obviously, there's a lot of pressure in the chamber right here, so that does a good job at cooling the rifle as well. All right, and I mean, this is just super comfortable grip. As you can see here, you do get a very nice grip. And as you can see, guys, I do not have an optic on this gun. I really do enjoy shooting iron sights. I have these diamond head iron sights, and they just do an excellent job. They have instead of having a rear round sight in the back, like a ghost ring, or it actually is a diamond shape, and it's honestly incredible. I could shoot very accurately out to 100 yards. And to be honest with you, with an AR, that's pretty much what I enjoy shooting an AR, is about out to 100 yards. It shoots, again, very accurately, and I enjoy these. Maybe I'll do a sight, but for now, I'm very happy with my iron sights. They're really great. I love them. They flip down, obviously. They're really nice and sturdy. And yeah. Get the magazine out. Guys, again, everything is empty. The gun, before ever filming a video, has had a double check to make sure that everything is that there's nothing in the magazine and that the chamber is empty. This is kind of common sense safety stuff. So parts that I have changed out. This gun I didn't have the pleasure to order this gun. This was what they had at the store at the time. I bought it as is, obviously, and then I added the sights. I also added this beautiful Lantac bolt carrier group. This thing is amazing. The finish on it, etc. The materials used, I'll take it out after, but this Lantac bolt carrier is really awesome. It has a Radian Raptor charging handle, which I absolutely love, guys. It's really phenomenal. Just a really nice ambidextrous handle here. I have the POF buffer tube. This thing's amazing. I'll show you how it has an anti-tilt thing in here, as it's, you could see patent pending. So they've got a really nice, solid, super lightweight, again, fluted aluminum buffer tube. I love it. You know, the Magpul buttstock and grip. I love Magpul for when it comes to these accessories. I think they do a great job. Obviously, you gotta love the P-Mags, you know. So again, super. This, I'm not gonna spend too much time with it, guys. It's a CTR. Pull it out, it then locks in place like that. It's really nice and tight. It matches up perfectly with this buffer tube. So I just absolutely love it. They're super lightweight. This MOE has a little compartment in here where you could, you know, put whatever you want, matches, etc., a little tool or whatever. Yeah, so again, let's go out with the, here we've got the bolt catch from Battle Arms Development. It's a forged bolt catch. All the pieces on here are forged, they're not cast. And as you could see, Battle Arms Development, they really exaggerate the angles on there, making it super quick to, you know, catch that bolt in there. And then again, obviously you hit it there. So if you're wearing gloves or whatever, that bolt catch is just absolutely great. Forged, I've also got the, let me get these sights down here. Okay, just press these buttons, get it flipped down. I also have the Battle Arms Development takedown pins. So these are really easy because they're as well, they're flared here, so they're really easy to grab and pull out. The gun has a Hyperfire trigger. I think Hyperfire are making the coolest triggers today. Super crisp, lightweight, and they have a engineering of the Hyperfire. What's nice about it is you actually, the lighter, it doesn't matter if the trigger is a 2.5 pound or 3.5 pound or 4.5 pound, it still keeps a really high striking force because of the engineering behind it. There's a double spring mechanism that really has that hammer release and really hard. So it's just such a really cool, you know, design. And again, I think again, it's the best, but you know, everybody has different opinions. There are plenty of great triggers out there. Let's take this thing apart. I'll show you guys the bolt carrier group from Lantac. And again, guys, the POF here, they just make amazing stuff. You know, the locking nut, I mean, you just look at the machining here. It's such a cool part. So let's get this. As you can see, super easy, guys. It's exaggerated and just easy to grab here. There's some knurling, Battle Arms Development. Wow, great job. Oh, actually, let me obviously get that trigger pulled and open this up here. And let's pull out this bolt carrier group. I'm not going to spend too much time, guys, but Lantac, absolutely an amazing bolt carrier group. This is a super slippery coating. Do your research, guys. Check out this this Lantac bolt carrier group. I think it's, you know, worth the money. It is quite expensive, but what a beautiful piece. Get that slid back in there. Always make sure that the head of that bolt is. There we go. It's locked in. I'm going to quickly show you guys. So the anti-tilt buffer design there on that POF is super cool. What a cool design. These are, in my opinion, all of the best parts, or amongst the best parts you could buy for an AR. Let's get this back in, pop that back in. Beautiful. Yeah, as you can see, guys, the machining from F-1 Firearms is spectacular. It's all open. So the shooting, let's get to the shooting part of this gun. Flared magwell, just a great flared magwell here. Look at that nice big trigger opening. I mean, just incredible. What a beautiful rifle from F-1. I love this thing. Shooting this gun. So, as I said, this is something that's great when you go to the range. The downside is obviously all of this machining, all of this weight saving, all of this porting. The downside is this bolt carrier, when it's been freshly oiled, and again, I don't, put too much oil, just enough to make sure that it functions properly. That oil flies out everywhere. So it let's say that the only downside with this rifle is there's quite a bit of splatter, and it obviously, after a while, when it's hot, doesn't retain much oil, because it basically gets ejected out of each side with every shot, right? So the hotter the gun runs, the thinner the oil's viscosity, and it basically just blows out from everywhere. So you don't want to run this gun too long without putting a couple more drops of oil in there. And you clearly wouldn't want to run this thing. Again, you can. I'm not going to say it's going to jam, you're going to have issues, but this is not the type of thing that you want to go out, get sand into this, get mud or whatever. Obviously, it's not its primary purpose. You're going to want to go with something that is more, let's say, rugged. So a traditional closed up group here where your bolt and your chamber is, you want that all closed up. You probably would want your dust cover, right? If you're going to really go out and about and go hunting and do whatever with an AR. This AR, my purpose for it is, again, range shooting, and it's perfect because of its lightweight, and as well as it being very accurate. I tell you, I shoot 1-inch groups, surprisingly 1-inch groups with this at pretty much 100 yards. Let's say 100 yards, maybe 1.25 inches, depends on my vision and my stability that day, but it's just a super accurate rifle. Really impressive in terms of accuracy, and just a pleasure to shoot, and a pleasure to look at. I mean, what a beautiful job F-1 has done with the machining, and I mean, just a super comfortable gun to hold, with that groove there. You could really still get quite a forward grip on the rifle and have a nice comfortable grip without really losing much real estate for mounting whatever you'd want. So I think that pretty much covers this amazing firearm. I mean, one of my favorite, I think pretty much one of my favorite guns in the collection. I will be sharing my rifle. I'm not sure, my rifle or my 44 mag next. You saw the previous video where I was shooting my 44 Magnum. I absolutely love that thing. It's a lot of fun. This is a lot of fun. It's a hoot. And yeah, if you guys are on the market, I strongly suggest you check out F-1 Firearms. They're out of Spring, Texas. And, you know, look this up, the BDR-15-3G. So a great sporting rifle. So guys, I'm going to wrap it up. Again, thanks for watching. Thank you for subscribing. And the minute things get back to normal, obviously it's going to be a lot easier. Everything is super busy. You want to go to the range today, it's limited capacity. You want to go out for a drive, he is locked down, it's this, it's that. Car meets are not really happening right now. So I'm really excited to share more content with you guys in action. But for now, it's, you know, it's at home. So thanks again, and take care, everyone.